Over the last few days, we've been speaking to you from the theme, It's Time for Goshen. We are living in perilous times. Many years ago, as a child, I used to go to a play that was had here in the Detroit area called Perilous Times. And there was such a focus on what is happening in our modern day context that it is necessary, it is so important to respond to the love of God while you still can. And it is from that same vein that we are now living in a very tumultuous time. It is very tense, it's very anxious, it's very chaotic. But I've said to you over the last few days that despite the chaos, despite the turmoil, despite the turbulence, there is a place for God's children. The Old Testament narrative in the book of Genesis, chapter 45, 46, 47, and even in the book of Exodus, speaks to a place. That place is called Goshen. Oh, hallelujah. Is the place that Joseph designated for his family, his father, his brother, their children, and grandchildren. A multi-generational blessing was being birthed in the land of Goshen. Goshen now was designated to the east of the Nile Delta. And history records that that region was fertile ground. I don't know about you on tonight, but I desire to plant my life in fertile ground. Despite the difficulty, the chaos, the turbulence that's happening all around us, you can be planted in Goshen. The Bible records in Genesis chapter number 45, verse number 10, it says, you can live in the region of Goshen where you can be near me with all your children and grandchildren, your flocks and herds, and everything you own. So not only is there a multi-generational blessing for you, your children, and your grandchildren, to me that says that your future is secure. Oh, hallelujah. You also will be able to see your flocks and your herds be blessed. What is that in our modern day context? That is your business, your entrepreneurial endeavor, your investment. Hallelujah. You can see an expansion of your wealth, an expansion of your coast, an expansion of your influence when you are planted in Goshen. Despite what's going on around you, there's increase that can come your way. I said earlier today that there is favor in the famine. Can somebody type that and say favor in the famine? And so I want to encourage those that are viewing on tonight, despite what it is that you're going through, and yes, we are going through a lot. I am not discounting your humanity, but I do want to say and speak this prophetically that God's people, his remnant people, have a position in Goshen.